Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці, українки. Найголовніше за цей день.
I wish you good health, fellow Ukrainians. The most important thing for today. I held a meeting of the staff. There was a report by Commander-in-Chief Syrskyi on the frontline situation in all key defense areas, as well as the operation in the Kursk region. General Syrskyi reported that about 1,000 square kilometers in the Kursk region are under our control. These are, in particular, the areas from which the Russian army launched strikes on our Sumy region. For today, and since June the 1st, there have been almost 2,100 shut-ins of the Sumy region's territory. Therefore, our operations are purely a security matter for Ukraine, the liberation of the border area from the Russian military. I thank all our soldiers, sergeants and officers for their courage and for the efficiency of their actions. Of course, I want to express special gratitude to each of our units that replenish the exchange fund for us, for Ukraine. It is a matter of principle for us to return all our people from Russian captivity. And today, at the meeting of the staff, the structures involved in the exchanges, the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine, the Security Service of Ukraine, and the Ministry of Internal Affairs were instructed to communicate as actively as possible with the relatives of Ukrainian captives, to explain to them transparently how the lists for the exchange are formed, who can really be returned now. In general, they were instructed to present a clear strategy for the return of our people from Russian captivity. At the next meeting, there should be a relevant report. I also very much expect that the Minister of Defense and all our Ukrainian diplomats will work as actively as possible with our partners on long-range capabilities for Ukraine. We need appropriate permissions from our partners to use long-range weapons. This is something that can significantly advance the just end of this war, as well as save thousands of Ukrainian lives from Russian terror. It is only fair to destroy Russian terrorists where they are, where they launch their strikes from. Russian military airfields, Russian logistics. We see how useful this can be for bringing peace closer. Russia must be forced into peace if Putin wants to continue waging war so badly. At the next meeting, the Minister of Defense of Ukraine and representatives of the diplomatic service should present a relevant list of steps regarding long-range capabilities. At today's meeting, the government officials also presented a report on our economic capabilities and our production. We must act in such a way that our Ukrainian production receive the necessary support no matter what. The government was instructed to increase the share of Ukrainian production in public procurement, and these should be long-term contracts for 5 and 10 years. We will do it. And a few other things. Today I held a meeting with the US Senate delegation, Senators Graham and Blumenthal. They represented both parties. I thanked America for supporting our defense, and it is crucial that Ukrainians and Americans are truly victorious in this, our defense of normal life and people's freedom. We discussed what exactly is needed to bring this war to its end, and to bring it to a just end. I explained in detail our need for long-range capabilities. Today I also held a meeting with our international experts, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the office. We have thoroughly planned meetings and negotiations for the second half of August and September. We know how to strengthen Ukraine and what can help us achieve justice. We see how Russia really moves in the times of Putin. 24 years ago there was the Kursk disaster, the symbolic beginning of his rule. And now we can see what the end for him is. And it is also Kursk, the disaster of his war. This always happens to those who despise people and any rules. Russia brought war to others and now it is coming home. Ukraine has always wished only for peace, and we will definitely ensure peace. I thank everyone who helps us. Glory to all those who fight, who work for Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.